Hello, good afternoon everybody. I am Dr. Sonia Tiwari from the Department of Community Medicine, Arvindo Medical College, Indore. Today we are with our another video from the chapter MCH, that is neonatal care. In the previous videos of this chapter we have covered antenatal care, we have covered the intranatal care, postnatal care, and now today we are going to see some important points regarding the neonatal care. Now neonate, it is the period which extends from birth to 4 weeks of life. Infant up to 28 days of life is called as a newborn baby or a neonate. Early neonate is up to 7 days and late neonate is from 7 to 28 days which are completed. Now what are the objectives of this neonatal care? Why we need the neonatal care? So it defines essential elements of early neonatal care, discuss the best practices and technologies for promoting newborn health, use relevant data and information to develop appropriate essential newborn recommendation and health education to the mother. So these are the important objectives. As you can see, it defines what are the essential elements of early newborn care, then what be the practices which should be followed, and use relevant data and information to develop appropriate essential newborn recommendations, and last is the health education to the mother. So these are the important points regarding the newborn care. Now newborn and normal newborn, what are the important points regarding the normal newborn? So liquor, it should not stain with the meconium. Then the color of the baby, if you talk about, it should be pink. The breathing or crying should be present. Good muscle tone should be there, and it should be term with the gestation. Okay, so these are the important points. The liquor not stained with meconium, color pink, breathing and crying present, good muscle tone and term on gestation. Then care of the newborn. First you can take it as A, B, C, D also you can say, but moreover, we talk about clear the airway, provide the warmth, care of the cord, care of the eye, breastfeeding. Then Apgar score, if you talk about 0, 1 and 2. Okay, we talk in the presence of certain features like appearance, pulse, grimace, activity, respiration. Okay, so it is 0 when the color is pale, 1 when the color is blue, and 2 when the color is pink. Pulse absent means 0, less than 100 is 1, more than 100 is 2. Grimace 0 is absent, grimace 1, cry actively 2. Activity limp, then some tone is 1 and active is 2. Respiration absent is 0, irregular is 1, regular and crying it is 2. So this is the important points regarding the Apgar score. Okay. Then next is care of the newborn. Normal newborn, what all care is essential, we are just going to see. Care of the skin is important. Okay. Then early detection of any serious disease, if it is present, that is important. Danger signs, if you talk about the birth weight less than 1800 gram or gestation less than 14 weeks. Then delayed passage of meconium more than 24 hours and urine for more than 28 hours. This is very important, often asked in the pre-PG. Inability to suck or swallow, reduced activity or excessive inconsolable crying, marked changes in the color, that is pale, blue or yellow, and cold or febrile baby. You have to take care of all these points. First is the skin, then look for serious disease, birth weight less than 1800 gram or gestation of less than 34 weeks, delayed passage of meconium more than 24 hours and urine more than 48 hours, inability to suck or swallow, reduced activity or excessive inconsolable crying, marked changes in the color, pale, blue, yellow, cold or febrile baby. Okay, these are the important points which you have to take care. Second, which we talk about, second part, continuing here, the rapid breathing, respiratory rate more than 60 per minute, movement, chest contractions. Then superficial infections you have to look for, persistent vomiting or watery diarrhea you have to look for, then abdominal distension, bleeding from any side and seizures. You have to also take care of these movement. Okay, breathing हो गया, फिर कोई इन्फेक्शन है तो उसको देख लो, वॉमिटिंग या डायरिया की हिस्ट्री है परसिस्टेंट तो वो देख लो, देन एब्डोमिनल डिस्टेंशन हो गया, ब्लीडिंग फ्रॉम एनी साइड हो गया या सीजर्स की हिस्ट्री है, कोई भी चीज़ हो सकती है इनमें से, उनको देखना पड़ेगा. देन another part of this is mother's role. What is the role of mother for taking care of the baby? Is the mother active to take care of her baby? Dresses for the baby, weight record, immunization and supplements and follow-up. This is also very important. Role of mother, dresses for the baby, weight of the baby, immunization status, supplement and follow-up. Okay. Then examination of the baby. Now examination at birth. Why we are doing? To ensure and assess that lungs have expanded and the air passages are not obstructed. Okay, that's why we are examining, to ascertain that the baby has not suffered injuries during the process of birth, and early diagnosis of congenital malformations. Okay, so to ensure and assess that the lungs have expanded and air passages are not obstructed, to ascertain that the baby has not suffered any injuries during the birth process, and early diagnosis of the congenital malformations. These is the examinations you have to take care of. Then if you see the second examination here, you have to check the vitals, the general behavior of crying and normal activities. You have to measurements, take care of the measurements like the head circumference, chest circumference, the length of the baby by infantometer. All these are the measurements which are important from the time of birth. Then head, face, neck, skin, spine, extremities, abdomen and genitalia and the heart. You have to take care of these things. Now, who is a high risk infant? This is also important part. Low birth weight, that is less than 1800 gram and less than 1500 is very low birth. Then birth asphyxia यदि हुआ तो, neonatal jaundice यदि हुआ तो, या infected हुआ with HIV, HBV, tetanus, syphilis, etc. This is a high risk infant. Okay. Now statistics, as we talk about, it may be not updated, but the morbidity and mortality rates in the newborn infants are high in the developing countries. In India, almost 7 out of 100 babies do not see their first birthday, and nearly 65% of these infant deaths occur in the neonatal period. And last is the neonatal mortality rate has declined from 48.6 to 43 per 1000 live births. Okay, the data you may correlate with the latest data, and you can see the latest statistics. Okay, causes of neonatal mortality. First is the systemic bacterial sepsis, birth asphyxia. Now, systemic bacterial sepsis, the main cause of neonatal mortality in many developing countries. Lack of hygiene at the childbirth and during neonatal period, home deliveries without skilled birth attendants. Then birth asphyxia, if you talk about, 3% of newborns suffer mild to moderate birth asphyxia. Prompt resuscitation should be provided. Third is the low birth weight. The birth weight less than 2500 irrespective of the period of gestation are classified as low birth weight babies. More than 80% of all neonatal deaths in both developed and developing countries occur among the low birth weight babies, and the baby should be kept in the incubators. ठीक है, तो यदि लेस देन 2500 है तो लो बर्थ वेट कहलाता है, और 1800 या 1500 से कम है तो वेरी लो बर्थ वेट है. ठीक है. Then 80% of all the neonatal deaths in both the developed and developing countries occur among the low birth weight, and the baby should be kept in the incubator. Then fourth is the place of birth. At least 2 out of 3 births in the rural areas of developing countries occur at home. Only half are attended by skilled birth attendants. Strategies for improving newborn health should target birth attendants, families and communities, healthcare providers within the formal health system. Now, what are the MCS services? Again, I'm just brushing what are the causes of neonatal mortality. It is systemic bacterial sepsis, it is birth asphyxia, Then in the next slide, you have seen LBW, low birth weight, then place of childbirth. Okay. Now what are the MCH services in India? We are going to see 3-tier system, district hospital, one in district with 50 to 200 beds, staff with pediatrician, obstetrician, anesthetic, apart from general duty doctors and nurses. District hospital, you will have everyone. Then first referral units, 30 bed facility for 50,000 population, सेम स्टाफ एज दी अबव. ठीक है. कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर में 1 for 4 to 5 PSCs के लिए एक CSC होता है, उसमें भी 30 बेड रहते हैं, प्रोवाइडेड विद जनरल ड्यूटी डॉक्टर्स, दी नर्सेज, दी ANM. प्राइमरी हेल्थ सेंटर्स 4 to 5 बेड ही रहेंगे विद 30,000 पॉपुलेशन इन द प्लेन and 20,000 population in the tribal area, provided with the duty doctor, okay, and ANM. Sub centers for 5,000 population in the plain and 3,000 in the tribal area, male female multi-purpose health worker. Villages, or each village has 2 to 3 TBAs. They are not government functionaries, they conduct only home deliveries. तो ये अलग अलग सिस्टम बताया है कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल, फर्स्ट रेफरल यूनिट, कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर, PSC, सब सेंटर, विलेज, ओके, ट्रेन बर्थ अटेंडेंस है ये, TBA. तो ये सब 3-tier सिस्टम जो है हेल्थ केयर डिलीवरी सिस्टम वाले वीडियो में आप देख सकते हैं इसका डिटेल. ठीक है. देन नेशनल प्रोग्राम्स विच आर रिलेटेड टू द न्यूनेट्स. ओके, it will be the child survival and safe motherhood program, CSSM, reproductive and child health program, RCH 1 and 2, integrated management of childhood illness according to the color coding. जननी सुरक्षा योजना, ये तो मदर्स के लिए हो गया एंटीनेटल पीरियड में और इंस्टीट्यूशनल डिलीवरी होने तक, और JSS के जननी शिशु सुरक्षा कार्यक्रम. तो ये सब नेशनल प्रोग्राम हैं जो कि इन्वॉल्व हैं. ठीक है, फॉर द relating to neonatal care. Okay, so I think I am clear with my video. You should know how you have to take care of the neonate at birth. क्या क्या साइंस और फीचर्स हम देखेंगे, ABCD उसका क्या रहेगा. ठीक है, एयरवे, ब्रीदिंग, सर्कुलेशन. ठीक है, फिर सारे पैसेजेस खुले हैं कि नहीं, फिर जनरल एग्जामिनेशन में कोई ऑरिफाइस उसका क्लोज तो नहीं है. ठीक है, रेस्पिरेटरी रेट ऑफ ब्रीदिंग सही है कि नहीं, ट्राइंग नॉर्मल है कि नहीं, स्किन का कलर नॉर्मल है कि नहीं. ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद में यूरिन और स्टूल के लिए देखेंगे. यूरिन को यदि मोर देन 48 आवर्स हो गए हैं और स्टूल को मोर देन 24 आवर्स हो गए हैं तो फिर हमको उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट करना होगा. फिर उसके बाद में डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ MCH सर्विसेज अवेलेबल फॉर द न्यूबॉर्न, फिर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स विच आर इन्वॉल्व फॉर द न्यूबॉर्न. देन समथिंग अबाउट एपगार स्कोर, फिर न्यूनेटल सेप्सिस हो जाता है, डिजीज़ेज हो जाते हैं, डेथ हो जाती है, उनके कॉजेज़ क्या हो सकते हैं. सो दिस इज़ इन अ नटशेल समथिंग अबाउट द न्यूनेटल केयर. ठीक है, एंड प्लीज़ go through the previous videos also of the MCH because all the videos are interrelated. ठीक है, पहले हमने इंट्रोडक्शन देखा, फिर एंटीनेटल केयर देखा, फिर इंट्रानेटल केयर देखा. ठीक है, पोस्टनेटल केयर देखा, और अब हमने न्यूनेटल केयर देखा है. फर्दर वी विल बी इन्वॉल्विंग with simultaneous topics of this chapter. Okay, and we'll come with MCQs also at the end. Okay, if you have any doubt, please come with your doubts. Thank you. Have a nice day.